Alright, so today I'm going to be talking about what I do for my guardian array, how I do my guardian array, kind of just like as the tip or an example for you guys who might be a little bit confused on guardian arrays or not sure what to do with the second guardian array. So I'm just going to be giving a general overview on what I do, what my plan is, how I decide and all those things, and like what books I use, and things of that nature. So I'm gonna start with my Guardian overlay, whatever. I use one shiny, two reds, two gold guardians in the first array. The reason I do this is because I don't believe in HP and defense guardians being that special or important. Because as a DPS, these do not give me any damage stats. The only way they give me damage stats is if I socketed Estrella books. So if I take out my HP and defense guardians, I'd only lose like HP and stuff in like the book that they have on it, but I don't lose any actual attack. And for the reason I'm actually wearing these guardians on HP and defense instead of upgrading to red guardians in these slots. And I also don't see a need to like make them 6 stars, 5 stars, or anything like that unless I have a plan to actually use them. So that's why I have the 1-2-2 format, and I believe that a shiny guardian going in the all attributes slot at this point is almost a must, because the shiny guardian just gives more array bonus when you mutate it and things of that nature. So I think that the shiny guardian being in the all attributes is almost a must. I really think that if free to play had more options, I'd get shiny guardians for attack and balance, but we don't, so there's not really much I can do about that. But I use 2 red guardians there, and I mutate them 6 stars and mutate, but my mutates aren't finished because I'm low on stars, and it's a long process. I have other things I need to upgrade. And then for the second array, I plan on doing the exact same thing, a 1-2-2 format with 2 gold guardians going into HP and defense, balance and attack being red, and I'm planning on getting another shiny Sakura to put in my all attributes. The reason I'm going to get another shiny Sakura for all attributes is because it just gives more array bonus and things like that, and it's just more stats overall. And the fact that you can use 2 is honestly really good. I feel like a free to play should really try to capitalize on that, since there's not much else they can do. And then other than that, we have the books that I use. So if you guys did like the collabs and stuff, as low spenders, you guys probably got the battle pass with like the 10th core, 6th core, Nana's power, Sasa's power, whatever they were. Those are the books that I really put on my guardians, because as free to play, there's really not that many options outside of Sage's power, a red guardian heart like Worm's heart, Inari's heart, Uni's heart, and things like Dexter's heart, Hermit's power for the attack percent, and then Balance's power. But the thing with Balance's power is that Balance's power, its percentages are lower than like hearts and other things like that. Like it's 12% here for 6, 7% for the 7, so it's a 1% per level thing. But the thing with this book is only whales can get it from topping up. So as a free to play, if you really want this book, or you want to get this book, you have to buy it from the market, but and you need whales to sell it. So being on a server with whales who sell this is actually a bit advantageous if you really want this book or something like that. Or even just being on a server with whales who sell Guardian books in general, because I know some servers have people selling Estrella's hearts, and that can really help out a free to play or a low spender. So you really just want, I wouldn't recommend going after this book too crazily, because you'll probably get something to replace it in the first place, but for a placeholder book, when there's nothing really better for you to use, this is good. Other than that, it's just dismantling things like General, Nana, the 6 core, things of that nature, just putting those in the socket. And then for the second array, I'm planning on doing the same thing. I'm going to end up doing a second Shiny Guardian, so going to be on the lookout for that. It's going to take a while, but I think I'll get it eventually. I don't know how long it'll take, but I mean, I'll be in for the ride, so it's alright. And I guess that's really it about Guardians. There's nothing too special, too complicated about them for me. It's just keep the 1-2-2 format for both arrays. That's what I'm planning to do, and then just making sure that I saga them up with good books. I do plan on getting Estrella hearts later on, whether I can find someone to sell them to me or what, or maybe I'll buy them depending on if I have everything else I need at one point in time, but for now, not really, but I do plan on getting them in the future, and I think that's it for Guardians. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys learned something about Guardians for working with what you have and how I use mine. And yeah, thanks. Hope you enjoyed.